No one expected the king to be born in poverty, in a cave next to farm animals. They didn't expect the Savior, the Messiah, to be the son of a carpenter, born in Nazareth. Nathanael asked the question, can anything good at all come from Nazareth? No one predicted that the King of Glory, the Son of God, would befriend prostitutes, touch lepers, and love those that the religious institutions rejected. They never imagined a king who would choose uneducated fishermen and despised tax collectors and rebellious troublemakers to be his own disciples. No one ever imagined that a king would forgive a woman caught in the very act of adultery when the law said she should be stoned. And yet he would confront the hypocrisy of the Pharisees again and again and overturn tables when people misused his temple as a place of personal profit. They never imagined the king of the Jews would ride into Jerusalem on a donkey of all creatures. And those who would be cheering for his arrival would be the outcasts, the overlooked, and even the immoral ones. No one expected a king to stand trial for crimes that he did not commit. No one ever imagined that an innocent king would be beaten, whipped, scourged, stripped naked to hang on an instrument of torture known as a cross, dying a death that a criminal deserved to die. No one would have ever imagined this king hanging on a cross as the creator in the flesh. As the creation, the people mocked him, spit on him, that this king, while he was suffering, would look up to heaven and pray for mercy for those who were torturing him. When he said, Father, please forgive them, because they don't even know what they're doing. When they offered him a drink to dull the pain, he rejected it, facing the full agony of the sin of the world. And he declared, it's finished. I did what you sent me to do, Father. Into your hands I commit my spirit. No one ever expected the king to die a shameful death in front of people mocking him. And when he breathed his last, there was no one predicting that the sky would go dark and the earth would shake and the world would lose hope as they buried a dead king in a borrowed grave. No one expected 3 days later, when some women went to check on the tomb, that the stone would be rolled away, you see. The body was not there. This king was risen from the dead and sits at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. I want to tell you about a king like no other.